my friend. You did. How are you? I'm very well. Thank you. How are you?
Our family.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Fancy meeting you here.
Kindly be seated. You're welcome. Thank you. The Ambassador to the United States of America, Ambassador Mary Beth Leonard. The Solicitor General of the Federation and the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Justice, the representative of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs here present, principal officers in the service of the federal government of Nigeria, and indeed the United States government here present, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished members of the press. I am most delighted to welcome the United States of American Ambassador to Nigeria, Ambassador Leonard, and her team to this much anticipated event for the execution of asset return agreement in relation to the Mecosta Sani Mohammed assets, otherwise known as Abacha 5. I am glad that we are finally at this stage after many negotiations meetings among the representatives of the federal government of Nigeria and United States of America Department, USDOG Department, U.S. Department of Justice, and the UK National Crime Agency. It is on this note that I express my gratitude towards the efforts of the governments of the United States of America and the United Kingdom in ensuring that looted funds recovered are returned to Nigeria, not only in these stubborn assets, but indeed in many others before now. We are indeed hopeful that the remaining cases will soon be concluded and that the courts will take decisions in favor of the people of Nigeria who are the victims of the stolen assets. Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the United States of America, you have indeed proven supportive of the process, and I have to specifically appreciate your efforts in that direction on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria. You may also recall that since 2016, the Federal Ministry of Justice, the UK NCA, and the US DOJ have been working closely with the legal representatives of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to finalize litigations related to the Abacha linked assets. Further to the agreement between the parties, the UK High Court granted the NCA a registration and recovery order dated 28th day of July 2021 and sealed by the court on the 4th day of August 2021. The forfeited Mecosta Sani assets were subsequently transferred to NCA, which on 7th day of February 2022 held the sum of $23,439,724 United States dollars, pending the execution of the assets return agreement agreed among the Federal Republic of Nigeria United States of America and the UK. Following the court order, the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the USA have negotiated and finalized the terms of the asset return agreement, which we are here this afternoon to execute. It is worthy of note that in line with the term of the agreement, Mr. President has already approved that the funds be utilized for the ongoing Presidential Development Infrastructural Funds projects, namely Abuja-Kano Road, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, and the second Niger Bridge under the supervision of Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority, NSIA. The President's mandate to the Office of the Attorney General is to ensure that all international recoveries are transparently invested and monitored by civil society organizations for the completion of these 3 projects within agreed and regulated time. We are happy that we are here today witnessing another milestone in the funding of these projects, which are indeed critical to the development of Nigeria. As such, I would like to use this opportunity to urge the government of the United States not to relent in supporting Nigeria's commitment to the speedy, transparent management of the return assets. As partners in the global effort to promote an effective implementation of the United Nations Convention Against Corruption and against the background of constrained economic resources, I urge you to support us in meeting these critical priorities of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by working with us to finish the projects already agreed under the 2020 tripartite agreement among Nigeria, USA, and the Bailiwick of Jersey for the benefit of Nigeria and its citizens. Once again, thank you for all your support, and we appreciate your commitment to ensuring the repatriation of looted assets. Thank you most sincerely for coming around for the purpose of executing the agreement in that respect. Thank you very much.
The U.S. Department of Justice, and I believe also our Acting Assistant Secretary of State for African Affairs, Irv Masinga, and all our other friends, really good afternoon. I'm so pleased to be representing the United States government today to finalize this agreement for the repatriation of approximately $23 million worth of additional assets stolen by former dictator Sani Abacha and his associates from the Nigerian people, or returned to the Nigerian people. The U.S. Department of Justice and the Federal Bureau of Investigation seized these funds in response to General Abacha and his associates' violation of U.S. law when they laundered these assets through the United States and into accounts in the United Kingdom. These actions were a flagrant breach of the Nigerian people's trust, but today is the result of extensive and high-level cooperation between the United States, the United Kingdom, and the Federal Republic of Nigeria to make the Nigerian people whole. This agreement is also the kind of collaboration that our governments must continue in order to right the wrongs committed under previous regimes. Combined with the $311.7 million the United States seized and repatriated with the assistance of the Bailiwick of Jersey and the government of Nigeria in 2020, this repatriation brings the total amount of funds repatriated in this case by the United States to more than $334.7 million. As a result of today's agreement, $23 million will be transferred to the Nigerian government, which, through the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority, will use the funds to continue the construction of 3 key infrastructure projects located in strategic economic zones throughout the country: the second Niger Bridge, the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, and the Abuja-Kano Road. In other words, These recovered criminal proceeds, like the $311.7 million the United States previously seized and repatriated, will be transformed into visible and impactful representations of the possibilities for government assets that directly improve the lives of average Nigerians and not a corrupt elite. The United States government is keenly aware of the devastating impact that corruption has on societies. Corruption erodes trust in the ability of governments to deliver for their citizens. It distorts economies and access to key services, hinders development, pushes citizens towards extremism, and makes countries and their officials susceptible to malicious foreign interference. It is in recognition of the role that corruption plays in undermining democracy that the United States considers the fight against corruption a core national security interest. To that end, President Biden released the first ever U.S. strategy on countering corruption last December. That strategy builds upon our long-standing work supporting our partners' efforts to fight this scourge, including through the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, and modernizes, coordinates, and provides additional resources for our efforts to fight this cancer. Secretary of State Blinken created the role of the coordinator on global anti-corruption within the State Department earlier this year to integrate and elevate our anti-corruption work across all aspects of our diplomatic engagement. And of course, through the ongoing work of the Department of Justice Kleptocracy Asset Recovery Initiative and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, U.S. law enforcement will continue to deny safe haven to corrupt actors and their assets. Our agreement today also serves to reaffirm the important role Nigerian civil society plays in combating corruption. Among other things, it provides for both an independent auditor as well as an independent civil society monitor within Nigeria to track the expenditure of these recovered funds. Consistent with the standard applied to the previously repatriated $311.7 million, reports regarding the expenditure of these additional monies will be public documents. As a key partner deeply invested in Nigeria's success, we will continue to do our part to facilitate the recovery and return of the proceeds of corruption to the Nigerian people. While we celebrate this latest victory for the Nigerian people, I want to take this opportunity to reaffirm the United States' commitment to our partners, the Nigerian government, public, and public sector, to continue our work to defend democracy against corruption and continue our common investment in the future of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you.
Emperor. Okay, sorry. Why do you say so, please?
Thank you. We have just concluded the formal signing of the agreement. We have come to the end of this session, and as we leave here, we're going to have just between the Attorney General of the Federation, the Permanent Secretary, and the
No.
I'll put it to the